All right, everyone, welcome back. We have our 1:30 conversation right now, which is draft number 26-0551, an act relating to alcoholic beverages. We had a few changes after yesterday's conversation. And so we're going to run through that with council, and then the plan is to have a discussion and possibly vote. Council.
Good afternoon, Tucker Anderson, Legislative Counsel. You should have in front of you draft 2.2, the committee's omnibus alcoholic beverages bill. Would the committee just like me to cover the 2 or 3 small things that have changed since yesterday's testimony? Is that your plan?
I'm personally comfortable with that. I feel like we've reviewed the other content extensively.
All right. So the changes are primarily in section 2. Go to page 2, you'll see them. This is within 7 VSA section 224, the 4th class license proposals. And for the most part, it's a bit of cleanup. So in draft 2.1 that the committee reviewed yesterday, I had neglected to update the number of additional licensed manufacturers in subdivision C1B. So I have done so. If you look at line 9, it strikes 5 and replaces it with 7 additional licensed manufacturers. Part of the discussion yesterday was around the use of the term licensed manufacturers or rectifiers in lieu of Vermont manufacturers or rectifiers. It was actually something that in the initial walkthrough of the bill that was the basis for this before it was in the omnibus, that Representative Boyden had flagged in a question to me during the walkthrough about whether there are any commerce clause issues. The answer is actually no, because all of the licensed manufacturers have licensed facilities that are already in state. But in order to alleviate any potential facial discrimination of out-of-state corporations and actors, using the term licensed manufacturer or rectifier consistently throughout this statute is the best way to go. So not only did we replace licensed manufacturer here, but just based on some discussion and feedback, I also went through and made sure that this entire section is consistent in its use of licensed manufacturer or rectifier. And just a weird note about this subsection in general, it's the only place where it refers to licensed manufacturers and rectifiers and not 4th class licensees, which is really what we're talking about in this subsection. So maybe only interesting from a drafting perspective. In subdivision C2, there is a change here, which is that in the existing language, this allowed manufacturers or rectifiers to sell products to 5 additional manufacturers or rectifiers. And to clarify this, because it's a separate license from the 4th class license, right? And manufacturers or rectifiers can also get 1st or 3rd class licenses. So to clarify what this exception to the 3-tier model is for purposes of this direct sale and distribution, it now states that a licensed manufacturer may sell its product to any 4th class licensee, which is really what this subdivision is talking about.
Any questions through this portion? Stage of the game? Nope.
The last and the easiest to cover is on page 4 in section 5, 7 VSA 255, subdivision A1. This changes from 1 day to 1 business day for the notice period related to retail alcoholic beverage tasting permits.
Okay. Appreciate the work as always, sir.
Thank you all.
Yes. Question.
On page 8 of 8. A little confused, or maybe it's just a coincidence that they're both section 11. But it says section 10, 2024 acts and resolves. And it says section 11 is amended to read. It says effective dates. And then it says.
I'm sorry, what page are you on?
Page 8.
8.
The very bottom.
Okay.
And then it says section 11 effective dates A, this section 9 and 10. Is that a duplicate, or are those section 10 effective date has to be, and then in section 11, it's talking about a different section 11?
So I added the reader assistance headings to try to help with this interesting drafting mess, which is that the committee in its amendment is going back in time in sections 9 and 10, and you are deleting provisions in a bill that passed 2 years ago that are subject to a prospective repeal, and you're trying to make them last indefinitely. So section 10 of the bill, committee goes back in time to amend section 11 of that act from 2024.
Mhm.
And when you get to the end of those proposed amendments, there's a reader assistance heading that says effective dates. 3 asterisks on either side. And that's your indication that we're getting to the actual effective dates of this bill, which also happens to be section 11, quite inconveniently.
That's what I figured, it's just like.
Little bit of loop-de-loop.
Yeah, I'm like, we have 2 section 11s, okay, I'm fine.
As long as it's not chapter 11.
Yeah.
At the same time, that's.
All right, thank you, council.
Thank you all so much.
That's fun. Thank you so much.
Okay. All right, team. Discussion, feedback, thoughts.
I know how long this takes and how complicated it is, so I really appreciate working on this. It's a lot.
Yeah, no, and kudos to Representative Boyden. She took the brunt of the communication and workload through the process with this, so thank you. Due to my inability to articulate a motion, I'll allow somebody else to have the honor on this one.
So moved.
No, there's good work. Yeah, that
I
did
make
work.
a motion that we accept draft 2.2 of DR 26-0551.
Second. Motion been made. To find this favorable. Draft 26-0551, draft 2.2. Sorry, I had to do it. Clerk will call the roll.
Representative Boyden, yes. Representative Coppin,
Yes.
Representative Hango,
Yes.
Representative Cooper Randolph,
Yes.
Representative Cooper Burlington,
Yes.
Representative Morgan,
Yes.
Representative Nugent,
Yes.
Representative Pincinel,
Yes.
Representative Stone, Representative Waters Evans, Representative Byram,
Yes.
902.
Wait,
Oh, it's still open. Would you like to vote on the miscellaneous alcohol bill?
I would
It's
love nothing
still,
more.
it's still open.
I would love nothing more.
Did you mark it yet?
I technically marked it, but
Okay. You can.
I mean,
I don't know.
We
if
should either redo it or she should just.
do the
That's my
vote.
opinion.
start the vote over.
We'll just start it over. We don't have to make the motion.
Hi.
I I should call the whole roll over.
Yeah,
Okay,
because you already marked up the sheet.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'll make a new sheet. Okay. Representative Boyden, yes. Representative Coppin,
Yes.
Representative Hango,
Yes.
Representative Cooper Randolph,
Yes.
Representative Cooper Burlington,
Yes.
Representative Morgan,
Yes.
Representative Nugent,
Yes.
Representative Pincinel,
Yes.
Representative Stone,
Yes.
Representative Waters Evans,
Yes.
Representative Byram,
Yes.
11-0-0.
All right. Good work, team. Another one out the door. We will come back at 2:00 for our last order of business for the day, which is H67.
I know.
Government accountability. It's so appropriate. That's just the last thing we do. It really does just,
Okay.
it works within the scope of this like elasticity of time we're experiencing.
I can't wait to tell them now.
On that note, Nick, take us off until 2 PM, please.
Those kids.